everyone. Welcome back to Learn English Unleashed. I'm Emma. I hope you're having an amazing day. Grab your favorite drink. Sit back.
And vamos.
Today we're not going to study English. We're going to live it. And trust me, that's a game changer. Let me ask you something. Has this ever happened to you? Someone smiles, looks at you, and asks, "So, how's your day going?" And suddenly, your mind goes completely blank. Why? Because you're trying to build the perfect sentence. Here's the good news. Don't build it. Borrow it. Borrow it from your own life. Your morning. Your lunch. Your evening. The words are already there. You just haven't noticed them yet. And that's exactly what we're fixing today. A long time ago, I thought fluent English sounded complicated. I believed confident speakers used long words, perfect grammar, and clever sentences. Then one day, I was standing in line at a small cafe. The man in front of me smiled at the cashier and said, "Morning, just a coffee to go, please." That was it. 9 simple words. No difficult grammar. No fancy vocabulary. Just real English. And something clicked in my mind. Fluency isn't about sounding smart. It's about sounding comfortable. That little moment completely changed how I learned English. Maybe it can change how you learn English too. But here's something most learners never hear. What if I told you the best English lesson of your day starts before breakfast? Sounds strange? Good. Because in the next part, I'm going to show you how your normal morning routine can become a complete English speaking lesson without adding 1 extra minute to your day. Perfecto. Let's keep going. Practice 1. Own your morning. Before we start, quick question. What's the first thing you do after you wake up? Don't know what to say. Perfecto. That's exactly where we begin. Forget perfect English. Use real English. Poco a poco, 1 small sentence at a time. That's how confidence grows. Most learners think, I need new vocabulary. Not really. You need to reuse the words you already know. Your morning gives you fresh speaking practice every single day. Every morning is a new English lesson. How cool is that? Qué bien. Shadowing time. Don't rush. Listen first. Then copy me. Not just the words. Copy the rhythm. Ready? Let's go. I just woke up. I'm still a little sleepy. I need to freshen up. I'm brushing my teeth. The shower feels great. I'm putting on my clothes. I better get moving. I'm making a quick breakfast. I can smell fresh coffee. I'm grabbing my bag. I'm good to go. Excellent. One more time. A little smoother. A little more relaxed. Remember, native speakers don't sound fast first. They sound comfortable first. Excelente. Imagine this. You're looking everywhere for your phone. You don't panic. You simply say, "Where did I put my phone?" A few seconds later, "Oh, there it is." Done. That's real English. Not a classroom. Not a test. Just life. And that's exactly why your brain remembers it better. Claro. Real moments create real memories. Here's your challenge. Tomorrow morning, don't touch your phone for the first 2 minutes. Instead, describe everything you do in English, even tiny actions. I'm opening the curtains. The room feels bright. I need a glass of water. I'm checking today's weather. Short, easy, natural. No pressure. Just keep talking. If you forget a word, keep going. Don't stop. Don't switch back to your first language. Use easier English. That's what fluent speakers do every day. Muy bien. Now think about this. If your morning alone gave you 10 English sentences, how many sentences could your whole day give you? 100? Maybe even more. And here's the exciting part. We're only getting started because after lunch, your English becomes even more natural. Vamos. In the next part, I'll show you how to breeze through your work, study, or afternoon routine using the same simple method. Practice 2. Make your afternoon speak for you. Take a second and answer this. What usually happens after lunch? Do you go back to work? Open your laptop? Study? Run errands? Here's the secret. You don't need a new lesson. You need a new habit. Vamos. Instead of staying silent, start talking through your day. That's how real fluency begins. A tiny shift, a big result. Many learners believe, I'll practice English when I have free time. But free time never comes. So here's a better idea. Practice while you're living. Working? Speak. Walking? Speak. Waiting? Speak. No extra schedule. No extra pressure. Así de fácil. Shadowing time. Listen first. Then repeat after me. Slowly. Clearly. Naturally. I'm opening my laptop. I've got a few emails to check. Let's get started. I'm working on one thing at a time. I need a quick break. I'm filling up my water bottle. Back to work. That didn't take long. I'm almost done. Nice. That's sorted. Excellent. Now again. But this time, smile while you speak. It changes your voice more than you think. Muy bien. A learner once told me, Emma, I never know what to say in English. So I asked, what are you doing right now? He looked at me and said, I'm sitting here. Great. What happened 1 minute ago? I opened my laptop. Perfect. What are you doing next? I'm going to answer a few emails. I smiled. You've already spoken 3 English sentences. He laughed because he finally understood. English isn't hiding somewhere else. It's hiding inside your everyday routine.
Claro.
The 60-second rule. Tomorrow afternoon, set a timer for 1 minute. That's it. For just 60 seconds, describe everything you're doing. I'm reading a message. I'm taking notes. I'm waiting for a reply. I'm stretching my legs. Don't worry if you repeat words. Native speakers repeat words too. Fluency isn't about sounding different every sentence. It's about speaking without freezing.
Poco a poco.
Your brain stops translating and starts responding. Now imagine this. You already know how to talk about your morning. Now you can describe your afternoon too. But here's the question. When do people have the best conversations? Not in the morning. Not at work. Usually when they get home. And that's where we'll level up. Because your evening routine is full of warm, natural English that people actually use with family and friends.
Perfecto.
Let's head there next. Practice 3. Let your evening tell the story. Take a deep breath. The busiest part of your day is over. Now let me ask you something. When you get home, do you switch off your English too? Most people do. And that's exactly why they stay stuck. Here's the better way. Don't end your English. Bring it home with you.
Vamos.
Your evening is full of easy English. Think about it. After a long day, do you really talk about science? Or difficult grammar? Of course not. You say simple things. I'm finally home. That was a long day. What's for dinner? I'll do it later. That's real life. That's real English. And that's exactly what you should practice.
Qué bien.
Simple doesn't mean weak. Simple means useful. Shadowing time. Listen first. Then repeat with me. Nice and easy. I'm finally home. I need to change my clothes. I'm making dinner. This smells really good. Can you pass me the plate? Let's eat. How was your day? It was busy, but good. I'll clean up after dinner. I'm ready to relax. Excellent. Now one more time. This time, don't read like a machine. Imagine you're really talking to someone you love.
Excelente.
That's how English starts to sound alive. Picture this. You're washing the dishes. The water is running. The kitchen is quiet. Instead of saying nothing, try this. I'm almost finished. Just one more plate. The kitchen looks much better now. See? No difficult words. No pressure. Just honest moments.
Claro.
Your daily life is giving you free English lessons. Every single day. The 2-minute evening challenge.
Tonight.
Before you go to bed. Give yourself just 2 minutes. No phone.
No social media.
No excuses. Simply talk about your day. Start like this. Today I woke up early. Work was busy. I cooked dinner. Now I'm ready to sleep. Only 4 sentences. That's enough. Remember, small wins build big confidence.
Poco a poco.
1 sentence becomes 10. 10 become a conversation. And one day, you'll answer without even thinking. But wait, what if I told you there's one tiny habit that can make all these sentences stick in your memory much faster? Most learners never use it. Yet it only takes 1 minute.
Perfecto.
Let's discover that in the next part. There, I'll show you the secret habit that helps your brain remember English naturally without memorizing long vocabulary lists. Practice 4. Make English stick without memorizing. Before we move on, let me ask you something. Have you ever learned 20 new words and forgotten almost all of them the next day? If your answer is yes,
Perfecto.
that doesn't mean you have a bad memory. It simply means your brain remembers moments better than word lists. So today, we'll stop collecting words and start collecting real moments.
Vamos.
The secret most learners miss. Here's something I wish someone had told me years ago. Don't learn the word. Learn the moment. For example, don't memorize umbrella. Wait until it's raining. Then naturally say, I'd better take my umbrella. Don't memorize charger. The moment your battery is low, say, I need to charge my phone. Your brain smiles and says, oh, this is useful. And useful things are easier to remember.
Qué buena idea.
Shadowing time. Listen. Feel the situation. Then repeat after me. My phone is almost dead. I need to charge it. I can't find my charger. Oh, here it is. I'd better leave now. I don't want to miss the bus. I'll grab my jacket. The weather feels cooler today. I'm all set. Excellent. Again. But this time, close your eyes. Imagine the moment. Don't just say the sentence. See it, feel it, live it. Excelente. One learner used to write 50 new words every day. He worked hard. But a week later, he remembered almost nothing. Then he changed one habit. Instead of writing random vocabulary, he started speaking during real moments. When he plugged in his phone, he spoke. When he opened a window, he spoke. When he made tea, he spoke. Guess what happened? He wasn't forcing English anymore. He was living it. Claro. That's the difference. The 1-minute memory challenge. Here's your challenge. Pick one real moment today. Just one. Maybe you're tying your shoes. Maybe you're waiting for the kettle to boil. Maybe you're locking the front door. Now say 3 simple English sentences about that moment. That's it. Not 30. Just 3. Do this every day, and your brain will stop asking, "What's the English word?" Instead, it will simply know. Poco a poco. That's how fluent speakers grow. Not with pressure. With repetition. Now think about this. You can already describe your morning. You can talk about your afternoon. You can explain your evening. So what's the final step? How do you turn all of this into real confidence when speaking with another person?
Vamos.
In the next part, I'll show you the daily 3-minute speaking habit, the simple routine that connects everything you've learned today and helps English come out naturally, one conversation at a time. Practice 5. The 3-minute daily speaking habit. Before we begin, let me ask you one last question. What if I told you you don't need 1 hour a day to improve your English? You don't. You need 3 focused minutes. That's it. Vamos. 3 minutes. 1 routine. Every single day. That's how small habits become big results. The 3-minute routine. Minute 1. Replay your day. Don't think. Just talk. Start from the beginning. I woke up a little late. I made some coffee. I headed to work. The traffic wasn't too bad. Simple. Real. Natural. No fancy words.
Perfecto.
Minute 2. Add one tiny detail. Now make your story a little richer. Instead of saying, "I had lunch," say, "I had lunch with a friend." Instead of, "I got home," try, "I got home just before sunset." See the difference? Only a few extra words, but your English already sounds more alive.
Qué bien.
Minute 3. Say what you think. This is where confidence grows. Not because your grammar is perfect, but because your ideas are real. Try sentences like these. Tomorrow, I'll wake up earlier. I want to be more organized. Today felt productive. I'm proud I practiced English. These are the kinds of things people really say. And that's exactly why they stick.
Claro.
Shadowing time. Ready? Repeat after me. Today was a good day. I learned something new. I'll do even better tomorrow. I'm getting more confident. One step at a time. I won't give up. Excellent. Now again. This time with energy. Smile. Lift your voice. Believe the words you're saying. Because one day, they'll be true without trying.
Excelente!
A student once told me, Emma, I still don't sound fluent. I asked, did you practice today? He smiled. Yes. Yesterday? Yes. The day before? Yes. I said, then you're already winning. Fluency doesn't arrive in one big moment. It quietly grows. Sentence by sentence. Day by day. Poco a poco. Most people quit because they can't see their progress. But every simple sentence is building a stronger English brain. Even when you don't notice it. Right after this video ends, don't close the app immediately. Stand up. Look around. And speak for 3 minutes. Not in your first language. In English. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't stop to translate. Just keep going. If you forget one word, use an easier one. Keep the conversation alive. That's what confident speakers do. Now you've learned the complete system. Morning, afternoon, evening, and your 3-minute speaking habit. But before we finish, there's one final message I want to share with you. It's the lesson that changed the way I look at learning English forever.
Vamos.
Let's finish strong together in the final part. Before we finish, I want to ask you one last question. What if fluency has never been far away? What if it's been hiding inside your ordinary day all along?
Perfecto.
Because that's exactly what today was about. Not difficult English. Not perfect English. Real English. A story you'll remember. Imagine 2 learners. The first learner studies grammar for 2 hours, then closes the book, and stays silent all day. The second learner studies for only 10 minutes, but speaks while making breakfast, walking outside, opening a laptop, cooking dinner, and getting ready for bed. Now, who do you think speaks more English by the end of the week? Exactly. The second learner. Not because they knew more, because they used more.
Así es.
English grows when you use it, not when you only collect it. Let's recap together. This morning, you learned how to wake up in English. This afternoon, you learned how to work in English. This evening, you learned how to relax in English. Then, you discovered how real moments help your brain remember words. And finally, you built your own 3-minute daily speaking habit. Look at that. You didn't just watch a lesson. You built a system. Excelente. One last shadowing practice. Ready? Say these with me. Slowly. Naturally. I can do this. I don't need perfect English. I just need daily practice. My routine is my classroom. Every day I get a little better. I'm proud of myself. Beautiful. One more time. But this time, don't just repeat. Believe it.
Claro.
Your voice becomes stronger every time you use it. Can I tell you something personal? I wasn't born speaking English confidently. I paused. I forgot words. I made mistakes. Sometimes I wanted to quit. But I kept showing up. One small conversation. One small sentence. One ordinary day at a time. That's why I truly believe if I could improve, so can you. Not because you're lucky, not because you're gifted, because you're willing to practice.
Poco a poco.
Small steps, big change. So here's your mission. As soon as this video ends, don't say, I'll practice tomorrow. Start today. Describe your day in 4 simple sentences. Morning, afternoon, evening, and 1 sentence about how you feel. That's it. Simple. Useful.
Real.
And if you do that every day, a few months from now, someone will ask, how was your day? And this time, you won't freeze. You'll smile, take a breath, and answer naturally, because your English won't come from memory. It will come from your life.
Vamos.
1 sentence today, another tomorrow. And before you know it, you're having real conversations. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If this lesson helped you, keep learning, keep shadowing, and keep speaking every single day. This is Emma, and you've been watching Learn English Unleashed. Until next time, take care. Keep smiling. And nos vemos.